What's up, guys? Welcome to a new crypto update and market update. Today is the 19th of September. Welcome to the new channel. Also, make sure to follow and give this a like. From now on, every crypto update and market update will go into this new channel. So it's a little bit more easier to understand what this channel is about. My last channel was pretty messy with all the networking stuff, the traveling stuff, the vlogs, the trading. So this channel is completely for the markets, and goal is to pump out one video a week with an in-depth market overview, max 30 hours, 30 minutes obviously, sorry. And we're gonna go into the markets right away. First important thing is obviously that we are currently here in the value channel, and I gave a quick update today. Bitcoin has been doing really well since we shared our bullish outlook, which we had in our group, the trade idea for Bitcoin. The Fed rate cuts yesterday is the reason for that. It was cut by 50 base points. Japan interest rates, they said that they will keep it at 0.25, which is really good. So Binance has obviously an announcement, or basically an important announcement in the crypto space, is that CZ, the ex-CEO of Binance, is going to be released 29th of September. So keep a lookout for any Binance meme coins, or especially BNB, their own coin. And the FTX refunds from FTX are expected to start in Q4, about 12 to 16 billion. I'm also one of the person that is waiting, and that is so far what's popping. We made good profits this week with Popcat. Popcat did 300%, as you can see over here. Popcat did 93%. Tcat did 300%, which we're gonna talk about in a second. Then in general, our trades are going very, very well. Bitcoin is going very well. Ton is going very well. Here you have Tcat over 300%. Congratulations on everyone that went with us on this trade and on this investment. Then also our Bitcoin trade is doing very well. Here was our re-entry into the market, and right now Bitcoin is also pumping, right? So here you see our Bitcoin trade currently up 8%, and our ton trade, which is currently up 26.72%. And we're gonna go over the markets and check what is next. So first of all, we're gonna check the total market cap. Total market cap currently sits at 2.116 trillion. We're seeing a good up move after our correction that we have foreseen into C target and whole correction level of the whole move. And we still have our key levels open, which is the market volume going from 2.1 to 5.6 trillion. So a clean 2.2x in that sense, right? So from now on, 162%, right? So 1.6x. And we have right now a bearish level approaching, which is basically going to be from the whole correction. It's basically this one over here. So we will definitely see how it reacts over there, but I don't see any issues with crypto continuing to pump. We are at the end of September, starting of October soon. So normally in the history, September is the last negative months, August and September, and then normally it looks pretty good for October, and it seems like we're going to finish as a positive month for September too, which is very bullish and very good, right? As you can see, in total market volume, we are approaching selling area, which is the whole correction level of this bearish orange sequence. I think we're gonna break through it. If not, we can see lower targets, which I don't really see right now. But still, we have to have a look out for that, right? So that is about the total market volume. Then USDT dominance, as you can see, is dropping. We dropped so far from the highest point until now 16%, means people are putting more money into the markets. As you can see over here, we are losing USDT dominance over 14% over the last couple of days and in the month of September, okay? Now, Bitcoin dominance is going through the roof, right? That's also why we see Bitcoin pumping, which is really, really good. We are seeing very, very good moves over here in Bitcoin, and that is the Bitcoin dominance in the market. We are still very far from the correction level over here, which is completely okay considering that we had a very strong stability over here, as you can see, and this stability also then is the reason for this strong outbreak, okay? Now, when it comes to the open position, let's run them quickly. We have AUD CAT open, which is very strongly in profit, right? We called this trade also in our value channel group. Link is below. 2.75%, which is 240 pips. We have AUD NZT currently in profit. We have GBP AUD Catching up again, we had some strong British pound news. Then we have GBP Swiss franc, highly in profit. USD CAD is still in drawdown, kind of coming up. We see US dollar index still going down, which we're going to talk about in a second. Then when it comes to current open position in crypto, Bitcoin, as I just said, we called this trade in the value channel. We are currently up over 8%. It is doing very, very well. First target to take some profits out would be here at 64,622. I see, and I will let the trade open into the bull run, which means then all-time high for where I have my take profit now. Depending on how the market structure is, I will probably leave that trade run into the bull run, right? But so far, that's a good key level to take some profits out, to position yourself in a break even and take out your initials and let the rest run, which we're always looking forward to do, right? Then we have TON. TON is also in an insane trade that we took. We also called in the value channel. We are currently up over 26%. No, by the way, right now 24%, but in the highest price we had was 27%, right? Which is very, very clean. We had a good re-entry over here that I called, and also in Bitcoin we had a good re-entry to accumulate our positions even higher, okay? Ripple is still in drawdown. We don't have any Ripple positions open, just interesting to see, since I've been looking at this stability over here and the final breakout of Ripple, but we will see how it continues to behave, okay? Besides that, on the stock market, we are trading AMD, which is also highly in profit. We have Immersion, which is in the entry zone right now, so you can catch the trade in the value channel. It is still valid to enter. PayPal, we took some profits already and made 27%. We have Qualcomm, which is also currently a little bit in profit. We have Roblox, which is highly in profit. We have Sony, which is highly in profit. We have Tesla that we re-entered, which is already in profit at about, currently 14%. So stocks continues to be very, very strong, especially the ones that I called. All of them are in the channel. These are all the trades that we currently have open. Now, when it comes to the indexes that we need to check out, we have the dollar index, which we see still continue to basically go down, right? We are still in the negatives. We are still going down, right? The rate cuts were not as promising as some people might have thought. So we are continuing to go down on the US dollar index. That is the currency index for how strong US dollar is. Then we have the Australian dollar, which is currently going up, right? So keep in mind when you trade Forex that you keep in mind the indexes of the different currencies, right? So dollar is losing in value, continues to lose value. Australian dollar is increasing in value. British pound is increasing strongly in value. Swiss franc is kind of coming down a little bit, which then we would see a correction level of the Canadian dollar. Sorry, this is the Canadian dollar, of the Canadian dollar over here. So Canadian dollar had an increase in value. Re-entry would be here. Then we have the euro, which is also going up. We have the Japanese yen also going up. We have the Swiss franc also going up. We have the New Zealand dollar also going up. So besides the US dollar, every currency index is going up, which means if we trade anything with dollar, keep in mind that we are losing value, as you can see here in euro dollar, right? So we need more dollar. As you can see over here, we need more dollar to get euro, okay? Because euro, basically all the currency indexes are getting stronger. So everything with euro, so for example, everything with euro as the second pair, like euro US dollar, we should see price increases because we are needing more US dollar to get the current currency, okay? When it comes to gold is still the same thing, okay? Gold is how much US dollar do we need for gold? We need more dollars, right? Because dollar is decreasing. And we are still in a selling zone. We are still waiting for bearish confirmation, as I also explained in the value channel, right? On Ethereum side, Ethereum is also still in the buying zone over here, right? Didn't make the strong moves, probably is gonna push now. We could definitely check for an entry in the next days over here if it gives us one, but so far we're already reacting out of it. I mean, all of this could be a position that we can trade at the end of the day with a very, very broad stop loss, and kind of have this trade over here, which I will still check how we are doing, and then I will probably call it in the value channel. So if you don't want to miss this trade, make sure you are in the value channel. Then on Jupe is also coming up a little bit. Don't see any stable re-entry right now, still waiting. Solana, same. Solana is reacting out of the buy zone, which I still want to see a dominant high and a re-entry. We are currently already in two strong positions, which is the Bitcoin and the TON trade, right? No need to open another ones, okay? Now, when it comes to observation phase, so what am I observing? EuroCAD is already pushing. I actually wanted to come into an entry zone for us to swing it. Euro dollar is still pretty high, again, because we lost value in US dollar. Then the GBP CAD is also just pushing, nothing to do here. GBP NZD is right now in an entry zone. I will call this trade directly after this video over here in the value channel. So I'll just mark it out. I was just waiting for it to hit our buy zone, and it already went out of it and reacted strongly. So yeah, we already missed this entry. If I look at it closely with 82 pips, that's a pity, my bad. I actually wanted to set alarm, but I didn't. But we have many positions open anyways, and we are very good diversified into the market in general. Okay, so that is about the markets currently. Now, the two most important outlooks, obviously Bitcoin, and as I said, to come back for you guys, if you have an open position, I start to take profit at 6.5, at 6, where are we here? 64594. Small, maybe just a re-entry, just so my position is 0. So I mean, I'm gonna take out my initials and let the rest run, because we have a very strong, good structure over here in Bitcoin. In the last updates on my old channel, we always talked about this gap that we want to close. We closed some of the sequences. As you can see, this one, we are here in a re-entry. Would have been nice if we go to the 44, but I don't see that coming anymore if we don't have any strong fundamental news negatively for Bitcoin. I don't see this being the reason to close it, but we have very strong stability over here. As you can see, this is a very strong, at the end of the day, a very strong stability sign over here to go up to the new levels, and it looks pretty good for us to break all-time high now and really come out of this ETF launch phase over here with then a little bit of a run over here, right? And then building this sideways trend. And it's actually something that we also said in the last run, so in the last update. So everything that we are saying right now is what we predicted in our last video, which is amazing, right? Also, obviously, it will be easier for you in the future to check out the old videos if I don't link them, because at the end of the day, it's only one channel for market updates in crypto, okay? Besides that, in the meme coin space, as I told you guys, we did one very, very good move, which is TCAT. TCAT, I called many, many times in my value channel. We achieved so far over 300% when we started our first entry. We sold some, 50% we sold. Gonna wait for a re-entry just to make sure, as meme coins move very, very fast. In general, meme coins are recovering a little bit. We saw Billy today make some good moves at 50%. Michi did 39%, 14% on Harambe, which we actually did not trade. But on the portfolio side, let me just quickly go into it. We are seeing some numbers popping up. Popcat is doing very well. Cat in the Dog's World is doing very well. Billy is doing very well, right? And then we have GameStop coming a little bit. Tolly's Cat did 80%, which are smaller positions of ours. And then here on the bigger account, we have Ponky doing very well. Dog with Hat doing very well. Landwolf coming up at 30%, Billy coming up at 40% that we just had, and all of these ones, which we are kind of coming back to our re-entry positions. Okay, we are still far from our entries in some of these meme coins, which is completely okay, because we always had a long-term play on these good ones. But yeah, TCAT definitely completely killed it, right? Our TCAT trade did very, very, very well, and we're just going to see how it continues. And many people think we're going to flip Resistance Dog, which is currently the #1 meme coin on the TON chain, right? But yeah, TCAT does very well. So to sum it up, we currently have some very good trades open in Bitcoin. In TON, we did some good profits and made some good profits on TCAT. We will approach taking profits and partial profits very soon. So make sure you are up to date in the channel. And besides that, guys, markets so far look very well. We're finally going into a better position. The fundamentals are playing well. The news played out pretty good. And I think the market is ready, guys. I think the market is ready for a run. I think the market is overdue. People are very, 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 very hesitant, or were very hesitant over the last couple of months with all of the news, with all of the stuff that happened in general. And I think it looks really, really good right now and in the next upcoming month. So all of our patience will be, at the end of the day, will be worth it. So with that being said, guys, it was very, very nice to have you guys. Make sure to follow this channel for the new updates. Every week, one update. If there's major news, obviously we're going to do more updates, but I don't want to be, a YouTuber that provides market updates and crypto updates just because it moves 1%. I'm just doing in-depth overviews because I analyze the market myself once very deeply every week. And that's when I just let you guys know, right? So with that being said, guys, follow, like, see you in the next one, and bye-bye.